1%.
Dizzle, also, what was up with your math at the end of your Unbound video?
Yeah, did you like that?
No. I was like, this is typical Dizzle math, but I was like, what is going on right now?
I did a quick. Wow, you watched all the way to the end of my video. That's the first thing that's surprising.
I'm your biggest fan. I'm subscribed and everything.
I'm afraid to read the comments because I'm pretty sure people are probably pissed about that.
People were commenting on our video about your video. Yeah.
About your
I haven't read a single comment because I'm kind of afraid to.
There's something about there's two different types of math. One math between you and Dylan, and one math between you and Lachlan.
Yeah, all I looked up was, and I wasn't doing it. I was just doing it between the winner and like somebody who got 58th, and Lachlan won. So I looked up EF's team budget, and it's about 15 million. And then it said that roughly 70 to 80% of a World Tour's budget is for salaries. So that's about 10 million. I looked up on their website. They have 46 riders. Lachlan is on their website. So I just evenly distributed the cash among all 46 riders, even though I'm pretty confident Lachlan makes more than some of the other riders, but we'll just say it's all fair share. So that means every rider gets paid $250,000 or $240,000. And so I did the difference.
Not how it works.
I did my salary versus his salary. So you subtract my salary from his and you get the difference. And then you subtract his time from my time. And so basically he paid $75 for every second faster he went than me. He paid $75, or he was paid $75 more than me.
If you guys listen to other podcasts,
you realize that,
yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just gonna say, like, that's a lot. $75 a second.
I mean, I would say it's worth it. The difference between first and 58th is like.
I know. Was Drew trying to make it seem like that's a lot or a little though?
I don't know what Drew's point is.
Okay,
that's a lot.
I thought you were trying to say like
a second.
Okay, yeah.
It was almost a 2,200 second difference.
Okay, I would argue though that $75 a second, when we're talking about the difference between first and 58th place, is worth it. Like it's worth it for.
It ended up being like $200,000.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between his salary.
Well, you're also taking into account his entire salary.
Yeah, I know. I made it basic. Like I was just like, let's make this, because I don't want to go into all the how many races does he do per year?
What is your point of doing all this math? Like what's your end point?
I don't know. It was just kind of curious. I was just curious. Like, let's do some fun math. No point, really. I even said that in my video. Like, no point in this. I'm not trying to call Lachlan out. I'm not trying to say anything about me. I just got curious about. I wonder how much more money he makes than me. And
it sounds like you're trying to call Lachlan a sellout, bro.
No, if you divided that between him and me, then I don't know. I guess I'm trying to make myself feel better for getting 58.
Did you account for the free bikes that he gets?
Nope, didn't do that. Because I get, I got that stuff too. So
did you also account?
I was gonna. Well, that's how it all started. Because I was gonna look up like how much his bike costs versus my bike, because the state bikes are obviously like
okay, but you don't want to
affordable. But I was hoping that his bike would be like $10,000, but it's not. It's actually like not that much more expensive than state.
Wow,
wow, Lachlan won on a Walmart bike?
Whoa, dude, states are not Walmart bikes.
I didn't say Walmart bike. I'm just saying if it's not $10,000,
yes,
it's a Walmart bike.
Well, yeah, true.
Tyler, what were you going to say?
I was going to say that Dizzle's going to have to issue a correction video, because Lachlan, you're looking up the team budget, but Lachlan's spot on the team, I think, is through Rafa, based on his Ted King interview. Like that's how he's continuing.
He's not on the World Tour team anymore.
Right. He no longer has a World Tour license.
He's on their website. He's on their website, Tyler. If that's true,
yeah, but he's basically
take him off the website.
He's basically, though they put it. He said that he's basically like an EF employee, but like a lot of his connection still with the World Tour team.
He was on the riders page. He wasn't on the employee page, Tyler. He was on the riders page.
There's guys on the riders page making the minimum salary, whatever that is. What is the minimum salary? Like 50,000?
Yeah, between 40 and 60.
Yeah,
I
that's
think.
my point. I don't think Lachlan's making the minimum.
No, probably not, because none of those guys are. They are like no, well, not none of them, but if you're good, you're getting sponsor bonuses, no doubt. You're getting you have cash through other obligations.
So do you think he makes more or less than 240,000 a year?
I don't know.
What's y'all's point? My point is that I looked it up and that's what I got.
My point is
wrong.
My point is that whole segment at the end of your video was completely ridiculous. You should have just taken that out.
That's kind of the point. Like, I was like, this is kind of ridiculous, but maybe people, and it got like 3 times more comments than any other video that I've put out. And that's a good thing, right? Doesn't that mean YouTube will share it? Like,
it's a good thing as long
even
as you
if
don't
people
read
get
the
pissed
comments.
at me, if it gets them to react to me, then that ends up being better for me because now YouTube is saying, wow, people are reacting to this. We're going to
That's
make more
fair.
people
Yeah.
watch it.
All right, so Drew, why didn't you do the video where you go around asking people at the Unbound Expo what their VO2 max is? That's my question.
Completely forgot. I just totally forgot.
He's
I
wrapped up in
had
Expo fever.
I had every intention of doing that.